Now I know what you're saying. Oh, what is this? I thought we were doing the classic marathon. Where's that? Where's one? Where's Sonic Mania? Now there's two reasons why I want to review Cuphead. First of all, it is kind of my homework I have to do. Second of all, I love the game and I want to review it. Because I love the game and I want to review it. I don't have a script. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get on to the review. Cuphead, what a fantastic game, I have to say. I spent a lot of nights and mornings playing it because I was genuinely having fun. The art style is amazing. The gameplay is addictive. What else could you ask for? And I had a lot of memorable moments with this game that I truly can't forget. I was also about to say that if Super Mario Odyssey didn't exist, Cuphead would be Game of the Year. But then I took it out because I realized how freaking bullshit that statement is. But anyway, enough rambling, let's get on to the review. So the story starts with a book opening, pretty clever, as it tells us that there are two brothers called Cuphead and Mugman. One day they accidentally wander off to the Devil's Casino, and of course, they gamble in there. Soon they meet up with the casino's owner, the devil himself, and he tells them if they win one roll with him, they'll have all the loot in his casino, but if they lose, he'll have their souls. So of course, they roll the dice, but uh-oh, they roll snake eyes. Wow, that rhymed. So the brothers plead for their souls to not be taken, and the devil comes up with the plan. If they collect the souls of the people who once sold their souls to the devil, he might just spare them. So their grandfather, Elder Kettle, says that they're actually collecting the souls of Cuphead's friends. Wait, what? So Cuphead is friends with giant vegetables, a psychotic flower, and literal ghosts on a train. Cuphead has weird friends. Anyway, Elder Kettle gives them a magic potion with magical abilities so they can fight off the fiends. But anyway, enough of the story, let's talk about the gameplay, and in gameplay, the boss battles. These are apparently the best part of the game, because of how creative, unique, and fun they are. These bosses can reach from terrifying to hilarious, they're that good. And I can't mention the bosses without of course mentioning the difficulty of the bosses. And the difficulty is great. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Yvonne, how can difficulty be a good thing? Well, it's part of the fact because it's actually fair. And that's what difficult games have been missing over some time. Games like Super Meat Boy, Geometry Dash, and, oh boy, Dark Souls would always have that one bullshit part that you would say, I give up. Cuphead, on the other hand, makes everything fair. Yes, there's like a bajillion obstacles coming after you, but you always feel like you can do it. You know that math problem that looks really hard, but you always think that you can do it? And guess what? You did it, and everyone's proud, and I will not go back to Spanish, Mr. Yip, no matter what you say. Anyway, this game is filled with boss battles. You might expect games to have more levels and less boss battles, but this is the opposite. Every single boss at least has 3 or 4 phases, and yeah, there might be this one phase that is completely bullshit, but every other phase is completely interesting and unique. You might spend like 2 or 3 hours on one boss, but that's awesome! Because when you finally conquer that one difficult boss, you'll be like, yeah! And of course, I have a favorite boss, and it is Hildeberg as the threatening Zeppelin. This boss is amazing. First of all, there are these little ships that fire these missiles at you. I find them pretty cute, actually. The boss also shoots little haws at you. What the heck? That's hilarious. Literally, am I right? Am I right? Man! Then stars pop out, and then she turns into an angry bowl, and then she turns into a cloud man. The bowl just tries to bump you with his head, but the cloud man shoots you with his arrows with stars popping out. And then, at her last phase, she turns into a giant mechanical moon with UFOs popping out. What the heck? This is so cool, yet so creepy, yet so funny. What is this boss fight? I love it. Also, this pun. It's brilliant is what it is. I don't even know how a humankind can think up something this creative and brilliant. I mean, the humankind has been picking this guy for president who builds walls over Mexico, and then seeing this being fought out by a human brain is truly brilliant. This boss fight has the ha's, the moons, even the clouds. It is truly brilliant. What more can you ask for? And it is the best boss in the game. So yeah, it sounds like all the bosses in this game are truly brilliant, right? Well, for a brilliant boss, there's always have to be a complete bullcrap boss. For a lot of people, it's the dragon, but for me, it's this girl. I hate this boss with all my heart. None of the phases are even interesting, the boss is a complete bore, and... oh, here it comes. It's annoying. Basically, every phase is the castle's little minion coming out to butcher you. And every single one sucks. All of them has you following the same freaking pattern over and over and over again until the guy dies. Unless, you know, they have no pattern. Candy corn? Seriously, this candy corn guy is the worst thing since Crocs. And I wore Crocs. I know how it feels. I know. I go left, he goes right. I go left again, but then he goes left. What the heck is this guy's pattern? I don't see it. Am I just supposed to have really quick reaction time? What the heck? When one of these enemies just come out, I'm just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. They're all bad. They all suck. They're all bad, sucky suck. The one thing I do like about this boss is kind of the damsel in distress thing, except the damsel gets captured by the castle, which is pretty unique. But at the end, you see that she is also fighting back, so who's capturing who? The last phase is also kind of cool. If it wasn't so short and easy. What the heck? The castle comes alive, she throws her head at you, and it's still spinning while she has another head. What the heck? I want this phase to be good if it wasn't over in 3 seconds. This boss sucks, and everything about it freaking sucks. But anyway, enough of the boss chatting, let's talk about another good thing, the levels. Now since the whole game is based around bosses, there's not that much levels. There are only 6 levels in the game, and to be honest, I kinda want more. But Yvonne, you might be asking, why do you like these levels? They're super linear. Yeah, they're linear, and designed well. These levels make sure that you know how to platform. And none of the levels feel empty, and no platform you see doesn't look like it's out of place. That's how you design a linear level, and that's how all linear levels should be designed. Everything is placed when everything needs to be placed. And it is all truly great. There are also these mini-bosses, which aren't hard, but they're still pretty fun. Anyway, to get the verdict out, I love Cuphead. The bosses are clever and unique, and the levels are fun too. It's a fun, difficult blast with creativity all around. And I recommend you play it. If you haven't played this game, you're missing out for a lot. And in my opinion, it is great, great, great fun. And that was Cuphead.
Dark Mates, happy Halloween.
That was Cuphead. Anyway, that is bye. It was Sasha's idea to say. That wasn't my idea.